Service. This is Easy Boomer. It's my sports camera and unicycle, which helps me move faster. In a video shorter than 15 minutes, I would like to show you a place so that you can decide whether you like it and if it is worth visiting. Or maybe you expected something different and a trip here would be a waste of time. This time Gdynia, a city since 1926. Let's go. We will start with the modernist building of the main railway station. Next to it is a bus terminus with trolleybuses characteristic of Gdynia. In a moment, we will pass the monument to the displaced people of Gdynia, unveiled on the 75th anniversary of the first displacement of the Polish population by the German occupier during World War II. Now I will speed up the video because we will be moving towards the most famous street in Gdynia, Swietojanska. Oh, on the right side, one of the characteristic trolleybuses of Gdynia. We are on Swietojanska Street. The road here has been narrowed, sidewalks widened, and vehicle traffic slowed down. There is no shortage of restaurants and cafes here. We turn left. In front of us is the monument to the secret scout troop. The building for which Gdynia is famous emerges from behind the trees. It is the largest musical theater in Poland. During over 50 years of its existence, the theater has prepared over 285 premieres, musicals, operettas, fairy tales, concerts, and chamber performances. The Polish Feature Film Festival takes place every year in this building, commemorated by an original artistic installation in the park, which we will pass by shortly. We leave the park and the characteristic sea towers skyscrapers lie in front of us. We enter Kosciuszko Square, and there is a fountain in front of us. On the left, the ORP Błyskawica Museum ship. We see a sailor waving, probably not at us. Another characteristic element of the Gdynia landscape is the Dar Pomorza Sailing Ship Museum. Next, a few cruise ships and soon a galleon-style ship, similar to those you saw in films from Gdansk or Sopot. Now, in front of us, there is the Joseph Conrad Monument, and on the left the Sails Monument. It is a good vantage point, either towards Gdansk or, in good weather, the Hel Peninsula. Now we pass a tourist attraction, the Nautilus Bath Escape, a submarine simulator. Right behind it is the Gdynia Aquarium, available to visitors 7 days a week. On the left side there is a marina and yachts and boats moored there. Meanwhile, we are heading towards the city beach. Notice the cross above the trees straight ahead. Here's the viewpoint where we will end our trip. In the background there is a musical theater building, which we have already passed. In front of us is the Naval Museum. Meanwhile, we will go for a ride along the Seaside Boulevard. On the right, a monument to those who passed away on eternal watch. And we'll stop for a moment, and although this film doesn't do it justice, the view of Gdansk is quite good from here. Meanwhile, I had to record the upcoming part of the film about 3 hours later. You can see the sea is a bit rougher, there is more wind, and the sun is lower above the horizon. We see enthusiasts of Nordic walking, soon outdoor gyms, children on scooters, and cyclists. We will see the last two attractions of Gdynia, the Central Park and the viewing point. On the right, on the corner of the streets, there is the City Hall building, and we turn back towards the Central Park. And we see the monument of Marshal of Poland Józef Pilsudski. On the right side, there is a park, opened to residents only a few weeks ago. It's September 2023. Now I will speed up the video because we will have a monotonous ride to the viewpoint. Meanwhile, our ride around Gdynia is coming to an end. For a moment, I will switch to another camera and a recording made in better quality about 3 hours earlier. Once again, we managed to stay within 15 minutes. I hope you now have an opinion on whether Gdynia is worth visiting. Thank you, and see you soon.